Bayern are by far the biggest team from the city of Munich. In fact, they're pretty much the kings of German football. But across this city, there's another club, 1860 Munich. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't even know they exist. Probably because they're in the third division of German football and they're kind of broke. But today, that changes. I'm gonna become the manager of 1860 Munich, and we're gonna take them from the third division of German football all the way to the Bundesliga, with one goal and one goal only, to make them better than Bayern Munich. Okay guys, maybe I've just gotten a bit too excited, because this 1860 Munich team is horrendous. Okay, I can see why now they're in the third division of German football. They're literally in a division where Freiburg have got their B team, as well as Borussia Dortmund. Let's be honest guys, if we want to get this 1860 Munich team even in the conversation of being better than Bayern, we've got to make it first to the Bundesliga. Well, we got to take things one step at a time, so our goal for the season is somehow get promoted to the second division of German football. But I really don't know how we're going to do this, guys, because this team is pretty average. I mean, our left winger is a 56 rated 18-year-old. This is bad. In terms of funds as well, oh boy, just 2 million to spend. I wasn't kidding when I said they were broke, but you know what? This is what we do. We're going to have to figure out a way to get this team promoted. I think first thing we got to do is analyze the squad and see if there are any hidden gems. And I think I found our first hidden gem, Leandro Morgala, 65 rated, 17 years old. Oh, I see the potential in him. We got Fabian Grillinger as well, a 21-year-old fullback who again looks talented. And this guy, Fane Lakenmacher. Not too bad for a striker, man. So there is a bit of talent in this team, but I'm not sure if it's enough to get promoted. If we can even make one signing to improve our team, preferably a left-sided player, because I don't want to be getting into the season with a 56 rated player. If we can get that sorted, I think we've got a chance. But another problem we have to deal with is the fact that because we're in the third division of German football, we literally cannot sign anyone from the Bundesliga. Even youngsters, like, we just can't. They just won't move. I mean, look at this. Every time I search for a Bundesliga player or someone in the Premier League, Liga, wherever, they just don't want to join us. To be fair, if I was a player, I wouldn't join a third division German league club. Okay, because I'm terrible at football, probably I would. But guys, after some incredible scouting, I think I found someone decent. Tim Rossmann, who plays for Karlsruhe SC. He's German. That's awesome. 62 rated. And because he plays in the second division, we actually can sign him. But with just 2 million in the bank, we need the best of stingy 2G to get this deal done. Bro, he's worth like 925k. I'm gonna start with 650. That is just an extreme lowball offer, but it works. Then we'll look like an absolute legend. Ooh, nope. They want to do a swap deal, but I kind of don't want to do that. Okay, guys, I'm gonna increase this offer massively by a massive 25,000, and let's see what they say. It's actually worked. Stingy 2G, the world's best negotiator. That's how we're gonna beat Bayern. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Okay, guys, I'm literally going to the extreme in terms of being stingy. I'm gonna offer him a wage cut. Bro, I think he's gonna reject this. And what? No, he accepted it. Although we're broke, guys, after some incredible negotiation, we've managed to make our first signing in Tim Rossmann. Unfortunately, I think that's it. We're not gonna be able to make any more signings. But we still have 1 million, and I think we got invested into the youth academy, and the good thing is we've already got a reasonable scout. And you guys know at this level, scouts can be expensive, so this is awesome. We're gonna send him to Germany to hopefully find a group of talents that could help us overtake Bayern in 6 or 7 seasons down the line. So let's do it. We're now making it through the first season, and honestly, I have no idea if we're good enough to get promotion. We've made our way to the end of the season, and it's good to see us now in the bottom half of the table. And by the looks of things, ooh, we just about missed out automatic promotion, but we're in a position to still get promoted if we can get through the playoffs. The relegation playoff, boys, this is it. We're gonna be up against Magdeburg over 2 legs. I'll say this, I think our team grew pretty well throughout this first season. I mean, look at Rossmann, our striker. Wasn't a bad season at all for growth. Morgala as well to league to become a starter. The team is looking good, but the question is, good enough for promotion? First leg, and it's gonna be a 3-2 defeat. no! We've still got the second leg though. Guys, we need to calm down. We can still get promoted. All we need to do is win this second leg by a comfortable margin, and I can't believe it. We've bottled promotion in the playoffs. I told you guys, building this 1860 Munich side with little to no money is not going to be easy. The worst thing is, while we've bottled promotion, Bayern Munich continue to win Bundesligas for fun. This season has been a complete waste, or has it? Remember the youth scout we sent to Germany? Well, he managed to find a bunch of absolutely incredible talents. Starting with Carlo Herrmann in goal, 69 rated, 17 years old. I mean, he's giving me Neuer vibes. Theo Bender. You guys remember the Bender brothers, like Lars Bender and of course Sven Bender? Could he be like them? That'll be pretty amazing. Then we've got Marco Graf for the midfield. And finally, the superstar Benjamin Schneider, a 70 rated player from the academy. That is incredible. Next season, if we promote all of them to the senior team, maybe we can secure promotion by winning the title. Season 2, and honestly, our team is looking incredible with all the academy players coming in. We've put Graf into the cam position and he's looking even better now. Schneider left wing is looking awesome. We've got Bender at the back, Herman in goal. I'm gonna trust these youth academy players with a starting position. But around them, the players are still a bit iffy. If we can build this team completely in this window, I don't see why we can't finish first and secure direct promotion. And also, this season our budget is about 3 million, which is still pretty low. That just makes things so much harder. The youth academy has helped us out tremendously, but we still need to invest in more players. Okay, there might be a way to generate some funds. With us including 4 academy players now in the team, there's maybe a few players we can sell. And so began a massive club clear out. The amount of players we were selling, it was crazy. We had generated over 5 million from all these player sales. And guys, look at this. Our budget is now 8 million. Surely with that, we can make some meaningful improvements to our team. I think what this team now needs is a CDM, someone to enforce in that midfield, maybe control the game. And I thought Antonio Blanco would be perfect for that role, but would you believe it? He plays for Madrid, and even though we want to sign him, we've got the money, he will not join us because we're in the 3rd division of German football. That's why we need to get promoted as soon as possible. After a lot of searching, I finally found a CDM that could help our team, Tim Breithaupt, 72 rated, 21 years old, and his contract's expiring. And would you believe it, we're about to sign him for just 2.5 million. This legit feels like a top tier signing. He's 6'4", 72 rated, brilliant. We still have about 5 million left, and maybe one position I'd like to improve is the right midfield or right wing position. And for that, I managed to find Tyrese Dolan from Blackburn Rovers. They're in the championship, so I think we can sign him. He's 21, 72 rated as well. This is the signing we need. Oh, and his contract's expiring too. And there you go, guys. Another massive signing. He's also our number 10. Oh man, with the academy players coming in and a couple of amazing signings we've made, I think it's time for us to get out of the 3rd division of German football. We've made it to the end of this season, and yes, let's go. 1860 Munich. They're going up a division. 2nd division of German football. Here we come. I told you guys, trusting the academy players was the truth. Look at Schneider, Graf, Bender, Herman. They're all growing rapidly. And also the signings we made in Dolan and Breithaupt is his name. They've really worked out wonders. But you know what? Shout out to Finn Lakenmarker. He's been a day 1 at 1860 Munich. The 23-year-old is really shining, and hopefully he can continue this. Once again, we're keeping tabs on Bayern Munich, and they've dominated in the Bundesliga, man. Fair play. 1860 Munich are now just 1 division away from the Bundesliga. We're coming for you, Bayern. Although we still need to get ourselves promoted, and right now I'm looking at this team and I think we're decent. If we can make 1 or 2 signings, I reckon we can actually secure back-to-back promotion, because the academy players that we've got, they're only going to get better. We've got a lot of youngsters as well. This could be a good one. Oh no, but then I see our budget. 4 million. Are you kidding me? We're such a broke club. How are we going to compete with Bayern when the time comes? I guess we'll only be getting decent amount of money once we're in the Bundesliga. For now though, even with that 4 million, we've just got to make it work. I do want to sign a right back in Joshua Vagnomen. I would love to bring him in, but how with this limited amounts of money? I think I'll have to start selling players. We're getting offers for our big players, but there's no way I'm selling Finn Lakenmarker. You guys saw what he did last season. The same with Benjamin Schneider. Look at how talented he is. But someone like Daniel Wayne, oh, just give me the money. money. And so the player sales have begun. Once again, a bit of a smaller club clear out than last season. But we did sell our starting right back for 2.25 million. That's a lot of cash. We've basically generated the maximum amount of cash we could generate. With 6 million, we now need to get a right back. No, Joshua Vagnoman, the right back I wanted to sign, he's gone up in value because, well, he went up in his overall. We've taken a massive L. You guys know I'm stingy 2G, so I'm still gonna give this a go, but I just don't think it's possible, man. With the budget we've got, nope, this is not gonna happen. Let's just get out of here and look to find someone else. By the way, as you saw, since we've now been promoted, we can actually sign players from the top leagues. That's why I was looking for a right back from the Bundesliga. But man, finding someone that fits in our budget, it's looking tough. Could we possibly loan someone in? Oh, maybe we can. We could maybe set a future buy-in clause or something. I normally don't do this, but in this instance, Matthew Mor, 76 rated right back, a loan to buy could really work. Let's see if we can get a 1-year loan to buy deal with Matthew Mor. I'm gonna have to be completely in tune for this negotiation. We'll try and get a 50-50 wage split as well, and that's worked. They want to do 11.9 million for the future buy clause. What about 10 million? If we can negotiate that, I think it's a big win. They've got it down to 11.4. I'm still as stingy as they come. 11 million, because I don't even know if we'll have that budget for next season, but 11 million works. Now it's up to Matthew Mor whether he wants to get loaned out to 1860 Munich. Oh man, the stuff I'm having to do to get this team ready to get promoted. It's a lot of fun, I'll say that, but it's challenging. Okay, I think he's accepted the loan deal, by the way. Matthew Mor, welcome to the club. And if he performs well, next season, we could get him for just 11 million. But I think we're gonna have to get promoted for that, because only then we'll have a budget that can make this happen. With the limited budget we've got, we've done what we can, but we couldn't make any real improvements to our team apart from Mor. So I'm not sure if we're good enough to get direct promotion. Let's see. By the way, guys, while we're getting through the Bundesliga 2 season, if you guys could subscribe to the channel and help me get to 900k subscribers, that would be awesome. We've now made it to the end of the season, and one thing's for sure, it's good to see us not in the bottom 3. Oh, this is bad. How did we finish 8th? I don't get this. I really thought our team was good enough for direct promotion. I mean, a few players have definitely grown well. Look at Lakenmarker, Schneider as well, but to be fair, apart from that, it has been a bit slow. I guess adapting to a new league, maybe that. Wait a minute, how on earth are we in the German Cup final? This is crazy. We started all the way from round 1, knocking out Bundesliga teams like Freiburg, Gladbach as well, Hertha Berlin, and here we are facing Leipzig. Maybe that's why we completely bottled the second division. You know what? If we can win a trophy, I think it'll still be a successful season, but I don't know how we're gonna beat Leipzig. Let's see what happens. Of course. But I guess this was good experience. We're starting season 4 now, but there is a problem. Remember Matthew Mor and the buy clause that we put on him? It was 11 million. But guess what? For season 4, we've just got 9 million. It's our fault that we couldn't get promoted. But because of that, his loan has expired. He's going back to Borussia Dortmund. What an L we've taken. This season now, we need to get ourselves a new right back. Otherwise, we're not getting promoted, man. There's so much we need to do. Let's see. Oh, remember this guy, Joshua Vagnoman. We tried to sign him last time around, but his overall went up and we couldn't. But now, I think he might be in our budget. That's only because he's valued at 9 million. Plus, that contract is expiring. Let's take advantage. Stingy 2G is going to be in full flow here. I'm going to try and get him for 7.5 million. No, we can't do 8.5. We won't have money for wages, man. We're going to have to bring this down to 7.5 million again. They are sticking to 8.5. This is going to be brutal. We'll increase it slightly. 7.7. We'll give them a little bit. That's worked. We should be able to get him now. Man, I've never struggled so much to sign players. 1860 Munich are putting us through a lot, and I think the wages are going to be a nightmare to get done with here because we've got 16k left and his wages already are 19k. I don't know how we're pulling this off. These are his demands, and we can't meet it. We can't meet it right now. If we remove the clean sheet bonus, we might just be able to meet it. Okay, we can. Just about, guys. Just about. And we've managed to sign a new right back. With Vagnoman coming in, definitely the team is looking good. It's not as good as when Matthew Mor was here, but I think it's clear what we need to do. We need the academy players that we've got to really go up in their overall, because if that happens, I think it's literally the only way we get promoted, man. Like, honestly. Herman, Graf, Schneider, Bender. We need all of them to have ridiculous seasons. The moment of truth, guys. Can we get promoted? We've made it to the end of the season, and by the looks of things, we're not in the mid-table. No, 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 no. How do we finish 4th? Just 2 points away from even a playoff spot. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. We're gonna be in the Bundesliga due for another season. All while Bayern Munich continue to rack up these Bundesliga trophies, man. This is getting frustrating. Honestly, it's getting me to think, is it even possible to get 1860 Munich on the same level as Bayern? Is this challenge even possible? We're now into our 5th season. I really thought by now we would have been in the Bundesliga, but I guess not. This season, budget's still 10 million. When are we gonna get real money to improve this team? But I guess with 10 million, we can possibly bring in a better left back. Maybe that should be enough to get us promoted. Actually, though, we might need a better midfielder as well, so I'm unsure. I'm really unsure what we should do, but we definitely need to make improvements because clearly we're not good enough. Okay, guys, I think maybe we should go left back because I found one just about in our budget. It's Tom Roth. He plays for Borussia Dortmund. I think we need to go for him. Ooh, he's just about in our budget, but with his contract expiring, I think we can pull this off. Okay, again, gonna be super stingy with this. I'm starting with just 7 million, and I think we can pull this off. Let's try and get him even cheaper, 7.5 million, and you've got a deal. Do you know what? I'll say this. Signing a player from Borussia Dortmund is definitely an achievement. With just one signing, our budget's completely wiped out. That's one of the issues, man. Every season, we're only able to marginally improve our team. We need to rely on the youngsters and everyone just getting better, and I think they have, but let's just see if it's enough. End of the season, and have we done it? Finally, guys, let's go. We're making it to the Bundesliga, and boy, has it been a grind. Look at that, the growth. I think one thing's for sure, being in the Bundesliga 2 for so long, it's gonna give us a team that's actually ready for the Bundesliga, and we won't be getting relegated back again. I mean, look at Marker. He's still scoring 84 rated. To be fair, the growth's just been unreal. Dolan as well. I'm glad we signed the Englishman, but now that we're heading to the Bundesliga, I'm hoping we can finally put an end to Bayern's tyranny. 5 seasons of hard work, and we finally made it to the Bundesliga. We're gonna be competing head-to-head with Bayern Munich. But if we do that with this team, I think Bayern are gonna destroy us and probably send us right back down to the 2nd division. Actually, though, we do have a good team with Marker, Schneider, Graf as well at Cam, Dolan. There are definitely a few good players here, but if we can slightly improve this team with a couple of quality signings, I reckon we can really have a solid season. But 26 million? Is that what our budget's gonna be in the Bundesliga? Are you actually joking? We can barely make one quality signing with that. No wonder 1860 Munich are just struggling in real life. They're completely broke. But hey, this is what we've got, and we've just got to make the best of it. I think, guys, since we've only got 26 million, I think we can only sign like one quality player. And for me, that's got to now be a midfielder. We need some depth there, and we need someone better than Talik. Okay, I don't know if we can afford him, but Kanya Fujimoto, the Japanese international, he looks pretty good. And one reason I'm really interested in this signing is because we can get him for a good price because his contract's expiring. This would be literally our biggest signing yet. We're signing a player from the Bundesliga, a starter from Freiburg, but we need to keep this cheap, man. I'm going to start off with a 20 million offer, and that's actually worked. That's a brilliant deal. Our journey in the Bundesliga begins with an incredible signing. I'm still worried that we've got a super thin squad, but we don't really have the money to do anything else. Okay, wait, maybe we could find ourselves a good free agent because we have money for wages. No way, guys. This is actually unreal. Remember Antonio Blanco, who I wanted to sign earlier? He's supposedly a free agent right now. This could be huge, guys. Let's sign him up. I genuinely can't believe we've pulled this off, man. A bit of scouting never hurts, and we've just signed Antonio Blanco for free. With that, I think we've done a great job improving our team, even with the limited budget. But are we going to be good enough to take the fight to Bayern Munich in the Bundesliga? Here we go, guys. For the first time ever, we're up against Bayern Munich. Let's see how we fare against them. We've got a decent team, but it's still Bayern. No way. We actually end up beating them. Unbelievable. Let's go. But can we sustain this madness throughout the season and win the title? No way, guys. I refuse to believe that our first season in the Bundesliga, we can end up actually beating Bayern. Like, this is crazy. Nah. I did not expect this. I expected us to finish mid-table, slowly climb up, but instead, how have we done this? Oh my god, we've literally pulled a Leicester City. 1860 Munich have just won the Bundesliga by 3 points as well. That win against Bayern was huge. bench. I refuse to believe. How did we do this? Probably because Schneider is looking insane. Marker as well. Graf too. Dolan as well. I think signing Blanco and Fujimoto, absolutely massive. We've built such an underrated team. Of course, we didn't have backup and squad depth this season, but since the Bundesliga just has 34 games a season, we didn't have to worry about any Champions League or anything. We took complete advantage. And also, look at this. What a season from Marker, all the way from the 3rd division of German football. He's thriving in the Bundesliga. Although we've now achieved our goal of beating Bayern to the Bundesliga, there's still something left. Winning the Champions League, something even Bayern struggle to do often. Even though this season we're going to be in the Champions League for the first time, our budget is just 47 million. This is getting frustrating, man. 1860 Munich just don't get the money to actually improve their team. And I think because of that, the game plan to try and win the Champions League has just got to be trusting these first 11 players. We're going to be the underdogs. That's going to be our story. But what we can do this season with that 47 million, improve our squad depth. So this season, what I'm going to be doing is looking through the Bundesliga to find us players that can, be cheap and help us on the bench. Like Rian Brewster, that is literally our backup striker sorted if we can bring him in. He seems to be valued pretty cheaply. 78 rated. Let's do this. We just signed Rian Brewster for 12.5 million. That is an absolute bargain. We've also made the signing of Jordi Mbula to improve our squad depth. 11 million for a 77 rated player. I think that's decent. And also for squad depth, I'm thinking of signing Nabil Fekir. Now, I know he won't be a starter for us, but he's 35, 81 rated, got that experience. And if we can sign him from Bayern, I think that would be pretty amazing. We need to get him for as cheap as possible, man, because I just need him for the bench. But Bayern want to extract as much money as possible. No, no, no. You guys know I'm super stingy because 1860 Munich don't give us the money, but we're trying to reduce it. If we can get him for 15 million finally, I think that'll be an absolute win. Come on, Bayern. Stop playing. I'm not going above 15 million. You guys can do what you want, and there you go. I actually can't believe we've signed a player from Bayern. Welcome Nabil Fekir to 1860 Munich. With that, we're done with our signings for the season, guys. We've built a great team. I think we've got squad depth as well, but we're still the underdogs. You know what? I'm just deeping it. We've taken 1860 Munich with basically no money all the way to the Champions League, and the draw has been made, and I'll take that. We got a bit lucky with the group. Gonna definitely keep an eye on Bayern Munich as well, because who knows, we might end up meeting. We're making it through the season now, and let's see if we can cause an upset in the Champions League. No way, guys. What went wrong in the Champions League? Third in the group, and even in the Bundesliga, we end up finishing 4th. And what happened to Bayern Munich? What is going on right now? I guess, guys, for us to win the Champions League, we really need to invest in our first team as well, because only then we'll be good enough. The thing is, I'm kind of unsure whether we're going to be in the Champions League or not, because I'd always thought it was the top 3 in the Bundesliga that qualified for Champions League. So does 4th place get a spot? Okay, guys, I can confirm we're in the Champions League this season, but our budget is still like pretty low. 55 million. I think with that, I can maybe make one signing to improve the team. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Do you know what, guys? With Bayern absolutely crumbling, especially last season, maybe signing a player from them with their experience could be the key. And I think Edmund Tapsoba, if we can sign him, that would be quality. Since Bayern Munich are not in the Champions League in the upcoming season, maybe we can get a good deal on him. Okay, maybe not. The negotiations are going to be incredibly difficult. I'm trying my best, boys, and oh my god, we just got kicked out. If we want to sign Tapsoba, we're gonna need to generate some money. We have a really thin squad, but we were able to sell a few players here and there. Okay, we're up to 59 million. Maybe through season ticket sales, we could get a bit more cash. I think towards the start of the season is when the season ticket sales all come through. Who am I kidding, guys? Nobody's paying for 1860 Munich season tickets. All we got is like 1 million. But what I'm hoping is all that's enough to sign Tapsoba. Okay, once again, we're going to start at 44 million. Just don't kick me out. Let's negotiate, Bayern. Come on. Okay, that's better. They're countering somewhat reasonably. We'll be reasonable with that counter as well. 48 million. Ooh, they're now meeting us, man. 50 million. And I think we should be able to get an 85 rated center back. Come on. Nah, I'm not paying the extra 200k. No, no, no. We're getting this done at 50. Come on. I'm pretty sure Tapsoba to 1860 Munich is our biggest transfer yet, but is it going to be enough to win us the Champions League? And yes, the signing of Tapsoba brought us the needed quality, and look at that, we've topped our Champions League group. But this is where the real test for this team begins. Can we survive the knockouts? Well, this is actually a good start. Although we lost 4-2, we got through on aggregate 5-4. We're through to the quarterfinals. Remember, guys, Bayern are not in the Champions League, so if we can win it, oh, it'll be a beautiful statement. Munich will be forever known as the 1860 Munich City. But for that, we need to get through Man City. First leg against Man City, it's Mor versus Erling Haaland. I'm not sure how that's gonna go down. A 2-all draw. Okay, we're keeping up with City. And no way, in the second leg, we actually get the job done. Mor has surpassed Haaland. Through we go to the next round. No way, we're literally having the most difficult run to a final. We've got to get through Real Madrid as well. First leg, and we've pulled off a shocker. 2-0 against Madrid. What a result. All we need to do is survive against Real Madrid in the second leg. If we do that, we'll be in a Champions League final. We've not just survived, but we've beaten them. It's taken this team 8 seasons to get here. What a journey it's been. And there are so many players that have been here from day one, like Mor. We've had Schneider, Graf, Bender, Herman come through the academy. Players like Dolan, who we signed early on, Bagnomen as well. Such an interesting team, but it will only matter if we can win the Champions League. Let's do this, guys. It's time to beat PSG and make 1860 Munich the best club Munich has ever seen. Here goes Schneider, by far our best player. Look at his pace. He's absolutely rapid. He's firing it through. Cut back. No, cleared away. No. We're up against Kylian Mbappe. Completely forgot Mbappe. That's brilliant defending. That's why we struggled and got Tapsoba to 1860 Munich. Oh, this could lead to something. Ball played in. What was that for a header? He just put his face on it. No. We might concede. No. How has that sneaked in? Bro, if we lose the Champions League final, I do not want to go through another season, man. Let's make 1860 Munich the best in the world right now itself. Oh, that's a good ball. That's a good ball. It might go in. No, I can't believe this. Look at how close we were to scoring as well. Second half, guys, and we're up against it. We really should have equalized there. Kylian Mbappe. I mean, if we would have conceded there, it's over. Somehow on the counter-attack, we might have a chance here. This could be huge for us. I'm going to go for the cutback. It's superb, and we've scored, of course. It is Schneider, straight from the academy, scoring in a final. You know what? Calm down, guys. I know it's only the equalizer. We've got to score the next goal. No. We've gifted it to Mbappe. Our keeper came out at the right time and saved us. Come on, Mor. You've got to prove you're better than Haaland. Well, at least at passing you might be. Go on, Schneider. Could he score another one? Schneider, let's go! What a goal from Schneider! Could that be enough to win us the Champions League? No, we've just let Mbappe slide through off the crossbar. That is so lucky. No. We're not conceding. We're surviving right now. Just 30 more seconds and we'll win the Champions League. Actually, we might be able to score as well. Let's go for it. Mor, tough angle. Doesn't score, but that surely is enough. It is. We've taken 1860 Munich to a Champions League trophy. Bayern, step aside, because Munich now have a new #1 team. 1860 Munich have just won the Champions League. By the way, if you enjoyed this journey with 1860 Munich, I'm sure you'll enjoy me taking Paris FC from the depths of French football all the way to being better than PSG. Click here to watch that.